Stephanie Swanberg, Government and Regional Affairs Director for the Tri-City Regional Chamber of Commerce. Welcome to Session Spotlight. This short, business-focused weekly update spotlights legislative happenings in Olympia that are relevant to the Tri-Cities business community. We are now in week 4 of the 2021 Washington State legislative session. Last week, we saw a whirlwind of action from daycare and dinosaurs to manufacturing and modular reactors. And speaking of reactors, the Chamber, TriDec, Energy Northwest, and even a Seattle-based environmental organization called Friends of Fission testified in support of Senator Sharon Brown's bill that would advance nuclear energy in our region. Let's watch as the Regional Chamber advocates for business in the Tri. Passage of this bill would open the door of opportunity to put the Tri-Cities in a position as a global clean energy leader and show the world our commitment to clean energy. We can incorporate our heritage of innovation and technology and open countless opportunities for education, investment, and to change the image of the Tri-Cities as being somewhere that's all about waste. We would attract new jobs and a workforce that will sustain our economy post-cleanup. And with that, I would just say, please invest in Washington by expanding this program. Thank you. We caught up with Senator Brown this morning to get her take on how 5244 and other legislation could potentially impact the Tri-Cities economy.
It's Senate Bill 5244, which is about promoting advanced reactors. As a lot of people in our community know, the Department of Energy, the Federal Department of Energy, gave out 2 grants for $80 million each to 2 companies. One is TerraPower, which is headquartered in Bellevue, and the other is X Energy, which is looking at putting an office in Richland. And so what my bill does is it incentivizes the supply chain. And as we all know, companies have options. You don't have to locate or keep your company in the state of Washington. And as a matter of fact, as a result of all the pending potential tax increases that are coming to our state, a lot of companies are looking elsewhere. We are competing fiercely for this supply chain business with our neighboring state of Idaho. So that bill would go a long way to keeping those businesses in the state of Washington.
A big thank you to Senator Brown for taking the time to be with us today. The full interview can be found on YouTube at TCRC of Commerce. Now let's turn our attention to several other bills that may affect local business, especially those pertaining to the relief, recovery, and resilience of our local business community. Businesses have been devastated by the COVID-19 shutdowns, especially hospitality. Liquor license fees are often one of a business's largest annual expenses. License fees tend to range in cost from $2,000 to $2,500 annually. Most businesses haven't used their liquor license much, if at all, over the past year, and 5272 would simply provide an olive branch of financial support from the Liquor Board. This bill has been designated for early action and passed to rules and is now awaiting a second reading. 5061 addresses the huge increases that employers face in unemployment insurance premiums that are due in April. This is one step that will make a big difference in their quarterly payments. It's not a perfect bill. It was recommended by Governor Inslee, includes a $1 billion loan from the federal government, and doesn't eliminate UI rate hikes. But it will provide some relief for small businesses for now. The bill has advanced with a due pass recommendation, which was mostly bipartisan, and then sent on to rules. House Bill 1170 is the Best Manufacturing Act. It establishes a state goal for Washington to consistently have the highest share of workforce involved in manufacturing and research and development occupations of any state. The bill would require the Department of Commerce to establish state offices for manufacturing and R&D. The Regional Chamber testified in support of Representative Binky's Best Manufacturing bipartisan bill, along with local support from Kate Lamson of Lamson International and Steve Ashby from PNNL. 1170 is scheduled for executive session in the House Committee on Community and Economic Development at 8:30 a.m. on February 5th, where I predict it will receive a due pass recommendation. Thank you to Low End Heirs at United Way for bringing this bill to my attention. 5237 provides a framework and structure to build quality childcare. It will enable tens of thousands of families to return to the workforce. Executive session on this bill is scheduled for Wednesday, February 3rd in the Senate Committee on Early Learning and K-12 Education at 10:30 a.m. The Chamber took the opportunity to testify on Senate Bill 5001 last week on behalf of small wineries. I even invited the committee to come and visit the Tri-Cities. Please support 5001, and we hope to see you come visit us in the Tri-Cities and embark on a wonderful Washington wine tour. Thank you. The executive session on this bill is scheduled for this Wednesday, February 3rd, in the Senate Committee on Labor, Commerce, and Tribal Affairs at 10:30 a.m. Once again, I predict a due pass recommendation. Oh, and I bet you're wondering about the dinosaur bill. Did you know that the Suchiosaurus rex is the first and only dinosaur discovered in Washington state? Well, House Bill 1067 would make it our state dinosaur. Why that bill was a top priority for lawmakers, I have no idea. Here are a few of your opportunities to provide remote testimony this week. As we head into the 5th week of session, the Regional Chamber will continue to be your voice for business and help keep you informed and connected. Thanks for watching Session Spotlight. If you have any information on business-related bills that you'd like to see me include in next week's episode, let me know.